Hey guys, welcome to OnePunch ALGO channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to configure OnePunch ALGO indicator with cryptocurrencies, and then you can actually use the same strategy for the stocks. But this video is all about cryptocurrencies and how to configure and understand which time frames you should be using for different cryptos. All right, so let's get started. Right now I have Dogecoin, um, Doge the chart with candlesticks. This is actually may shut down all the indicators. All right, so the drawings are down. Now let me check out OnePunch ALGO as well. Once I hide it, so nothing shows here, right? So OnePunch ALGO you need to add after all the indicators, whatever you are using, add them first, and then at the end, even after OnePunch ALGO study, which is the alert system that we have, you should add the OnePunch ALGO hard buy sell signal indicator. Right now I think we have version 3, so you should add with the version 3. Right, so once you add it, you will see something like this, a strategy tester. It you can click it again if you have something like this chart with the tabs, bottom tabs closed. You just go to strategy tester and click it, and then the strategy tester will pop up. So let's see how you can configure and understand OnePunch ALGO indicator with certain time frames, right? So let me put all this into default. um, and then if you all right, so these are the inputs. You don't have to change any of these things. uh, these are simple moving average lines. You actually have to worry about the from month and from day and then from year when you are first uh, trying to see which time frames works best for you. So basically with cryptos, it change uh, every month. Basically that's let's say that's the minimum criteria, and you shouldn't be back testing a crypto for like last year, because last year crypto situation is different from this year crypto situation. So I would start at least 1 month before. But if you are day trading and engaging really into it, then I would start at least 1 week before to figure out what is this week working for, which timeline works for this week. So let's first go ahead and check April month to date. So I would put 4 here, right? And from day is 1, day is 20, oh, actually 30 today, right? So first, and then from year 2021, and then 2. Basically on default it is set up for 2100. If I ever live that long, I will change it again, but it is set up for that until that, so it's always up to date from to up to date, right? So we put that and then go to properties. If you are using a brokerage with the commission, make sure to add that commission right here, and then whatever the initial investment that you add in, let's say you are adding around 10,000 per trade. Let's just add 10,000 there. Base currency, just leave it default. Order size 1, meeting 1, commission, whatever the commission that you are giving for the broker. And if it's 0, just if you're using Robinhood, it's 0. By the way, Robinhood has a um, crypto promo that is going around right now. You can click my link and join if you don't have a crypto account with Robinhood. Having said that, commission is 0 here, and whatever for Robinhood and Webull it's 0 actually. So inputs are okay, properties are okay. Now let's go ahead and check what are these numbers popping up here. Okay. All right. So these are important numbers. So this first one, which says net profit here, is the net profit if you use OnePunch ALGO for the April month with the timeline of 1 minute. So Dogecoin actually did really well. So how could we test OnePunch ALGO with, if you were to like buy and hold versus let the algo decide when to buy and sell, or actually not decide, actually show when to buy sell. So I want to tell you first, OnePunch ALGO has two strategies with it. I'm not talking about the plugins. These are two strategies inbuilt inside OnePunch ALGO indicator. So the first one is the basic indicator, which shows this blue color and purple one. So blue means buy, purple means sell. So and the second one is the these bars that shows basically uh, uh, buying areas and selling scenarios. These are the advanced buy sell indicators, and beside these two indicators we also have these yellow and red outline indicators, which have we have an in-depth documentation around these things, so you should be reading. So in this backtester, it's only using basic indicators. So this number is the minimum number that is shown here. If you are using this indicator to do manual trades, yeah, then you should also learn how to use and become more and more familiar with how to use advanced patterns with OnePunch ALGO. And if you are using advanced patterns, make sure to use Heikin Ashi. And if you are using backtesting, you should use always candlestick, because Heikin Ashi doesn't work with backtesting, because it has its own average divisions and all the multiplication. And candlestick is the default normal standard chart system, and backtesting works properly with it. So again, let's go to Heikin Ashi, and let me show you in these areas. You see the this is called a momentum uh, growth, momentum strategy, or momentum movement. So in this case, I have written in my documentations, you buy around this first yellow and then you sell around the first red outline candle. And even in here, you buy here and then you sell here. You buy here, you sell here. So Heikin Ashi will give all those things. So even here, this is today. Yep, this is today. So if you have brought here, so basically you would sell here and then again you buy here and then sell there. So it's 4.57% profit. So that's with Heikin Ashi, but you can see the backtest is not working for Heikin Ashi. So again, always go with candlesticks for backtesting. Once you figure it out which timeline works for candlesticks, then you can have 2 or 3 or 4 charts, one with Heikin Ashi, one with candlesticks, same timelines, and so and so. So let's go back. Let me take the drawing out. All right. So 1 minute 95.81 with a total number of 94 total closed trades for April month, with a profit percent profitability. This one is basically, if it means, let's say you did 100 trades. Out of 100, I'm just giving an example, only 68 trades are won and the rest of the 32 was lost. So that's this means percent profitable. So I always try to go above 75 for crypto. This should be above 75%. And all right, so this here Max drawdown means if you were to use OnePunch algo without actually basically without the stop losses and all, this is going to be your max drawdown for 1 minute. So this will change with other minutes, but hang around, I'll explain how it works. So average trade per trade, so out of all the 94 trades, this is the average uh, net percent, and it's 1.02. So these are the average bars in trades. That means for every buy it is holding for 147 on average, so 147 minutes, that basically means. All right, so is this a good number, 95% in April? Well, probably, because the entire stock market went down and all those things happened. But Dogecoin, on the other hand, went up so much. It even went 500%. So this one doesn't look that great. So how are you going to confirm that? You go to performance summary here, and then go to buy and hold section here. See this one, buy and hold return. If you were to buy and hold, you would have made 363.72%. So basically, if you were to use OnePunch algo, uh, well, not many can make the entire thing. Sometimes you may be selling before, maybe you are joining, so it's hard to tell, but these are numbers. These are actual numbers. If you were to hold, and from the very first day of April till today, you would still have 363%. And if you were to do day trade or use OnePunch algo 1 minute, it's 95%. So that 1 minute is still a good number, 95. But we have a lot of other timelines. Let's check them all and see which one is the best for you. Right, so let's see 2 minutes. 2 minutes, on the other hand, some reason actually buy and hold did 521. Let me check why it did that. So for me to check that, basically I have to go back to 1 minute chart, okay, and then check the list of trades. So what is this? This is the list of trades that OnePunch algo basic signals provided to you. So this is the first day 1 minute starter. So I think backtesting did not allow me to go 30 days back, because it's 94 trades altogether. So it's starting from 11th. So for us to be crystal clear about this strategy, let's start with 11. So that's 1 minute is the uh, lowest. Well, actually we can go with 30 seconds, 15 seconds, but those aren't really. So let's start with 11. So the 2 minutes also will show uh, compared to 1 minute, so we can match apple to apple in this scenario. So 95 is still there, so now I'm putting 2 minutes here. Okay, right, so for 11, that's giving me further away. So even before that happened, so previous one, okay, so it's touching the midnight. So for some reason midnight went really high, well, those days. So that's fine. That's fine. We started with 11. Well, let me do this. Let's start with 12. So 12.95. Okay, so that gives me the last one for the day. It's 11:22, so it's 2 hours before. That's fine. So this is also picking the same now, 2 minutes, right? Okay. All right. So 1 minute did also pick 364% if you buy and hold, and 2 minutes also did. So what I did here, I'm trying to compare apple to apple with the time frames. So the buy and hold is the same, but 2 minutes is much better than 1 minute. So now 2 minutes become the best option for the April month, and with 50 total close trade. Before it was 20, 94, right? I guess 94, 92. Yeah, 94. And this one here with a winning rate of 78%. That's actually not bad. That's good. And the max drawdown in here, it shows 28%, and then the average percent profit is 2.73. All right, so let's go ahead and check 3 minutes. 3 minute did less than 2 minutes, but the profit percentage is 81% now. Yeah, 2 minute did 136, so basically 3 minutes is better now in this case. Sorry, 2 minutes is better in this case because still 2 minutes gave more profit than 3 minutes. So let's go to 4. 4 is better than other stuff still, but it could not pass this number or come close to that number. So let's check other one. 5 minutes 207. That's actually good with 78% profitability, and then 19 close trade. So closing rather slowly, but that look at the average trade winning trades per trade, actually 10.9791. That's actually not bad. This is really good. And the max drawdown also dropped down. Before, when we start with 1 minute, it was 34. Now it's 11. That's not bad. If you want to check how it did, you can go to the list of trades and review all these numbers. All right, let's see 6 minutes. All right, 6 minutes is 78, so it's going like that, and 6 minutes starting to look drop down on the strategy. All right, yeah, so 1 minute start like that, and then 5 is the highest, and then now it's going down. Well, basically I could have had 8, 9, 10, all those things. I mean, let me check those things. 8, 9, yep. So I forgot to mention how to add the minute. So you need to have a paid account with TradingView. If you don't have TradingView, please click my link in the description below, and you will get to the TradingView account. If you're new to OnePunch ALGO, please go to onepunchalgo.com, sign up for the basic OnePunch ALGO indicator, which comes with the OnePunch ALGO alert system. So you get 2 plugins for one fee, one monthly fee. We have an announcement as well, and it is an bot. Basically, it does auto trading with cryptocurrencies. We will mention that in the future videos, but for now, let's stick to the title. All right, so 8 minutes actually, okay, so it went down and then took a so there 90%, 9 minutes 95, 10, 59. Yeah, so which one did the best? 5 minutes did the best for crypto. Yep, so with all the minutes there, 5 minutes did the best, but it couldn't still beat if you have buy and hold until today. It still couldn't beat it, but it came close. So does the algo need to change? No, because Dogecoin did its work. It amazed all of us and went up 500% and then dropped down. To check year to date, it has been going up and up. And in this case, OnePunch ALGO can be used in different ways. I told you about using Heikin Ashi, and if you are a long-term trader, and using 1 day chart, you see if you buy here, you would have sold on the highest. So there are different strategies that you can use with OnePunch Algo. It's up to you. The Algo provides you all kind of indicators. You have to come up with a strategy that fits for your needs. And in this case, Heikin Ashi, OnePunch Algo, you could have made 400%, right? And then it went down and probably again starting to move up. And um, yep. So again, let's see, since the highest it went, it dropped down. Let's see what happened in these areas, like after 22, when it is dropping, how did the OnePunch Algo react? Okay, so that's actually important in many cases. So 5 minutes was the best opportunity for that area, but let's see. So it's 20. When was the drop happen? It was here now. That 28. No, that's highest. This one? No. Okay, here. So it happened after 22. So let's go to 22 and click. All right. So if you were someone who brought in at April 22 and then hold until today, you would have made only 12%. But OnePunch Algo shows 49% profit. So that's a beat. That's basically how the algo works on a normal scenario. It try to beat them by an whole process. But in this case, with the 80% winning rate, you would have made a net profit of 49.5%. So make sure you understand this correctly. So in this case, as you see here, it's picking the lowest turning point. This is happening live, and right for the candlestick that you're picking. This is 5 minutes, so it picked that lowest percent closing number, or actually this is the opening one. And if you didn't buy in this area, the numbers will change. So this is not the final number. If if you are doing manual trades, you bound to be slow. Sometimes Robinhood, if you're using Robinhood, it crashes, and there are a couple of issues if you're putting a limit order and so and so. If it doesn't get filled, so if you put a limit order here, then it might not get filled at all until actually it might not get filled at all. So you have to think about all those scenarios. Maybe you do a market order when the alert gives you the signal, and then you sell it here, somewhere here. Or since you are doing manually, you also check it with Heikin Ashi. So you could have brought actually, you know what, let's use two um two charts for this to like match. Which one did I use? One, yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, I have a lot of charts open. Okay, so you see this here, it went down 29 cents, and then it picked the highest for that timeline. That's a good one. Same here, pick the highest, but it started to go up. But in this case, you could check with Heikin Ashi and ride the momentum. You could sell here and then wait for the drop, and then as soon as the momentum picked in, Heikin Ashi shows that, and then you can ride the wave. So there are a lot of strategies, right? Come up with the strategy that fits for you, and use OnePunch Algo based on that. So you have to master the algo and patterns if you were to like collect the highest profitability. And that's it, right? So let's check I'll go with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, now you see it doesn't show anything. It's because the initial investment you put was 10,000, so it couldn't buy anything. So let's just in case at the default 100,000, so it can show Bitcoin as well. All right, so let's start with 1 minute, and the dates still shows 22. That's fine, I guess. This is Coinbase as the exchange. Oh, I do have to show with Bitcoin though. There different exchanges has different profit percentages because they aren't matched for some reason. I don't know why. And this one is I'm using FTX. If you don't have an FTX account, please subscribe to that account because it gives 5% discount on your trade fees. You use my referral links. It is in my description. All right. So FTX, if you go back to 5 minutes since 22, shows 49%, right? But if you go, this is Doge USD. If you use Doge USDT, it is 66%. Even that's with FTX. So this USD Tether does well on this case. If you go with Binance, shows 41%. So whatever the exchanges you are using, make sure to use the well, I don't know, maybe try OnePunch ALGO with different exchanges as well, so you can understand the differences. That's actually a big difference. This one is 41 and this one is 66. In long term, that's, if you're compounding, that's a big difference. So make sure to check all those things. All right. So Bitcoin, 1 minute buy and hold. Well, I don't think Bitcoin could be passed in OnePunch ALGO because it's not technically working out properly with OnePunch ALGO. So you have to figure out which crypto works for OnePunch ALGO. It's not like this is the exact crypto you want and I'm going to use the algo. That's not how the algo works. You have to figure out which type of cryptos work for the algo, and you have to check all the cryptos that is available and figure out which is the best option. So this one, if you buy and hold, it is 8%, but if you use algo, 1.73% for 1 minute. So 2 minutes is going to be 0. It's not good. 1 for 3. Okay, this is actually passing buy and hold 8.75%. Well, again, once again, I have to remind you that's with the basics. So if you're doing manual trades, this is the number for the basic blue and purple buy sales. If you are learning how to use the advanced buy sell patterns with Heikin Ashi, perhaps you could have made more in many scenarios. See here, you buy there, or let's say you buy here, you sell there, you buy here, first sell here, buy there, sell here, buy again, sell. So you understand, right? You have the power to use the algo in different ways to make more money. Please comment. If you have any questions, please ask me. Or if you want to email, go to, write this down. thread@onepunchalgo.com is my email. And if you want to directly contact me, you can see basically One Punch Man 91, my profile in trading view. Contact me through that if you have more questions. All right, so you guys need to understand this algo is made for human touch. My new bot, which does auto trading, is coming with a different new algo with different stuff in there. I will let you guys know. So that algo will work for bot traders. really well. I'm not saying this is not working, but this will also work in many cases. But you have to know how to prepare web hooks, how to do the JSON codings and all those things. All right, going back. Let's go to candlestick 8.75 for 4 minute. 5 minute didn't do well, so 4 is the best still. 6 is not doing well either. 7, no. But 7 picked this area. You see, that's not actually. If you were to like to leverages and all those things. 8 minute. Oh, 8 minute did well. 10% with 8 minute for the basic setup. So 8 is winning here for Bitcoin. Yep. 10 now, 15. Now it's going down. Yep. 30 no, 45 no. 1 hour no. All right. So 8 was the best for 22nd of April with no commission or stuff. Again, this is for CoinBase. Let's check some other exchanges. About Binance. See, Binance 8 minute didn't do well. One did it work for Binance? And you guys, if you're trying to like compare my video with your charts, make sure you have the right exchange as my video, or understand that exchanges also change the numbers. Okay, Binance is not doing well. Well, 7 minute is doing 5, still is not passing. Buy and hold. Yep. Okay, Binance is not doing really well, but you get the idea, right? So you find the best timeline and then stick to it, activate the or learn how to use the hard buy sell indicators with Heikin Ashi, and you have the candlesticks open and then the Heikin Ashi open for the same time frame, and go ahead. That's the game plan. So let's see FTX. Okay, so 10 minutes FTX, not bad. 9. Right, so 9.57 for 8. CoinBase did 10, right? Yeah. Right. So Coinbase, I think, is the winner here. You guys want to check any other ones? Let's see about crypto.com. Do we have that? Crypto.com. About Bitfinex. Couldn't find crypto.com. Let's just put 8, so we know that 8 is the highest so far. Oh, look at that, Bitfinex, it's 11%. So that's better than Coinbase. And you see this here, that's a losing trade, and that should be the max drawdown, so it's 2.72. That's what it is showing here, because it's trying to calibrate to that level again. So it works really well in support and resistance lines. I had the support and resistance drawn for Bitfix, I could have shown, but working on those levels, and when something goes down fast, try to calibrate to that level by losing that trade. Right, so 11%, that's actually the highest, I assume. Right, yep. So I hope you guys got the gist of it on how to use OnePunch ALGO on different cryptocurrencies. If you want, I can try this with another famous cryptocurrency. Which one do you guys want to try? XLM? Stellar coin? Alright, let's see Stellar with the, let's put in 25th, which is this week. Alright, so 1 minute, $10. This is Coinbase, yep. $10 versus buy and hold is 25, so we need to beat 25 or come close to it and then stick to it if you're doing Stellar. Alright, that beat the, they may beat the buy and hold by a little amount. So there you go. Oh, that's actually a good number. I should have activated my beta bot on this one, because I have a couple of bots running for this on my beta team. Yeah, this is actually good. Well, alright, so 4 minute 26. Oh, one better. 5 minutes 16. 6 going down, I guess. 8, 9, 10. Do you guys see there's no losing trades here? 4 minutes it did have some losing trade, but others were like 100% profitable. This one is 26. It's okay to lose because it's trying to calibrate onto that level. In this one here is a loss. Yeah, a good one. This is, oh, these two here is beautiful. See, it bought that level lowest and then sold and then drop, brought it, sold. Nice, nicely doing. So this is another loss, I guess. Yeah, so it lost twice. So this here and this there, it lost to calibrate according to the levels it's trying to trade, and after the calibration you see doing well. Nice. Right, so it beat Coinbase beat Stellar for 4 minutes for this week. That's really good. Just in case, let's check other ones. Binance, 4 minutes showing 15. Nah, about 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 did 26. Well, actually 3 did close to that before too, but it did pass it, so that's good. 4, 5. Okay, in Binance it's the 3 minutes. So you guys get it, right? So I showed couple of cryptos, and it's up to you to find the best crypto. So you need to find the best crypto for different intervals, and also on top of that, make sure to find the best exchange. And I would recommend checking this once a week if you're day trading heavily with cryptocurrencies. So starting next week, you can let's say you are starting to trade Monday, and just start with Saturday and Sunday setup, and then go ahead until the next Saturday and Sunday. And so that's the strategy. Come up with your own strategies, guys. Please try to understand how OnePunch ALGO work. Go ahead and download the documentations. This is really a good algo. I have a lot of feedback from the users. They love it. I try to provide the best customer support there is, and you guys are welcome to join. All right, thank you very much.